Hello guys. So let's see today's solution of the GFG Potd. So let's first understand the question and then we see the solution. So we have given a linked list and they said that calculate the sum of the last n nodes. Note it is guaranteed that n less than equals to number of the nodes. So we have to count the last sum of the last n nodes and they are said that the number of nodes are less than the number of nodes that they given us or can be equal. So let's understand the example. Like in this example, they are given that we have to find the last three numbers sum. Okay, so what we did is that we have like can traverse from the last three digit and we can find out the sum or can be some other way. So let's understand that in which way we are trying to solve this question. Okay. Okay, so as we all know that what if we are completely reverse the linked list, then what it become? It become 10, 4, 3, 6, 9, 5. Okay, and if we have to find out the sum of the first three numbers, then what we have to do? We have to traverse the starting and we can traverse only the three nodes. That by that way we can easily find out the sum. So we have only one problem in this, that we have to reverse the linked list. So let's first understand the code of the linked list, that in which way we have to reverse that. Okay, so let's see that we are first pointing a PTR here. Okay, so it's a pointer PTR, and before this here we also have a previous pointer. Okay, so previous pointer that is pointing towards one second. Sorry, guys. Yeah. So we have a previous pointer here. That is previous. Initially, that is null. Okay. So what we do in this, that we are traverse the PTR pointer and we move that is it's this link. Okay, so we move this link to the null pointer because this is going to be the last node and last node have not have any next node. Okay, so you are now realizing that if we break this link, then how we keep take care of this node that is 9, because it get lost if we directly do this. So first we store this node in the next pointer. Okay, so we also kept a next pointer here. That is next pointer, and we pointing to the 5 to the null then. Okay, so then what next we have to do, that first we store the next pointer. Okay, then we say that 5 next is previous, and after that what we do is that we have to move this pointer PTR. Okay, so then the PTR comes at the ninth position. So now PTR is at 9. Okay, and the previous pointer also comes to the PTR, because if we break this link, then we have to point 9 next should be 5 on. Okay, so we break this link, we break all these link and pointing toward the previous node, and similarly moving the next node and the pointer PTR also. And at last, when we come to the last point, we have to return this node. So as you realizing that this node is previous pointer. Okay, so how that node is the previous pointer, let's understand from a small example. That if we are given 5, 9, 6, and we are also take the one pointer that is PTR initially at the 5, and at that time the null is that previous is null, and the next pointer is PTR next, so that's pointing to the 9 at initial. Okay, so that we want, so after moving one step forward, we see that PTR becomes both 9 and previous become 5, and after one more movement, PTR becomes 6 and previous become 9, and after one more moment, because we have to it traverse it till PTR is not equal to null. Then if PTR becomes the null, then previous pointer is start pointing to this position. So we are also required the first node, then what we have to return, we have to return the previous pointer. Okay, so in this way we reverse the linked list and then traverse from the starting to find the sum of the n nodes. That's my solution. So let's understand by code also. that what we did first, we reverse the complete linked list, and it's the code of the linked list that we take a pointer that is pointing to head initially, and the previous pointer that is pointing to the null. And what we do, we first store the next node so that it can be preserved without losing it, and then moving to the ptr next to be previous, because here we are easily understand that 5 next should be previous, and previous is null. Okay, so 5 next should be this. And what we have to do, then we have to move to a previous to the pointer, because if we point out this, then we have to 9 next should be 5, so previous should we come at the 5 position, and then we move to the ptr to the next pointer, and at last we have to return the previous, as we see from the example. And after taking this node, what we have to do, we have to find the sum of the first n nodes. So from this code we are calculating the sum and then returning. So let's submit the code. I think that it's running fine, and let's say submit it, that either it is got submitted or have some error that we can see. Okay, so it got submitted. This is one of the way that I discussed with you. You can also do that. Come at the last point, come at the last point, or you can store it in a vector, and after reversing the vector you can do this. But that take a space of big o of n, and we did this without taking any kind of space. So thank you.